Hi guys, my name is Lily. I'm a pharmacist by day and a luxury addict by night, and today I'm going to be telling you guys all about my Longchamp bags, and I'm going to tell you guys how to spot the difference between a fake Longchamp bag and a real Longchamp bag, so you will never be fooled. So before I get into showing my Longchamp bags, I thought I would give you guys a little bit of background on Longchamp as a company. So Longchamp was founded in 1948 when the father of the current president of Longchamp started crafting leather smoking pipes, and that eventually transformed into making small leather goods, women's bags, men's ready-to-wear, and expanded into the Longchamp company that we know and love today. I was actually pretty surprised that Longchamp hasn't been around for that long. I mean, 70 years is pretty long, but I was expecting more of like the 19th century, like Louis Vuitton and Goyard. The iconic symbol for Longchamp is the horse and the jockey, and that came about because there's actually a famous track in Paris called Longchamp. So why did I want to go for Longchamp? I know that Longchamp does get some hate outside of the luxury community. Some people think it looks like a shopping bag or like a grocery bag that you take to the supermarket and load in all your groceries in, but I know that luxury lovers out there, including myself, can appreciate the Longchamp brand and does see it as a luxury brand. So there are 3 reasons why I wanted to go for a Longchamp bag. And the very first one is how understated it is. I knew I wanted a bag that I could bring to work and to other events that doesn't have a logo or screams luxury. I know that as much as I love Louis Vuitton, sometimes the monogram and even the demi-bin checkered print, if you bring a bag that has that print on it, everyone will pretty much know that it's Louis Vuitton. But I definitely wanted something that was still luxury because I still have that luxury lover inside of me. But I wanted something that was also understated and didn't scream high-end brand. So I thought Longchamp was a really good in-between kind of brand. The second reason is ease of storage. I love how you can fold up your Longchamp bag into this tiny little rectangle, and it just makes storing them so easy. They don't take up a lot of room, and you can like stack them or like hang them in your closet. It's just so easy to store them. You don't have to worry about stuffing them to keep their shape, putting them in dust bags. No, this is just like a low-key, easy way to store your luxury bag. The third reason is they are so easy to clean. So the Longchamp bags that I have are made of nylon, and if anything spills on them or it gets dirty in any way, you can wet a cloth and just wipe it down. And I've actually dunked one of my Longchamp bags into like a tub of water because there was a whole fiasco, but I dunked the whole bag into a tub of water, even with the leather, and it's come out pristine and it's still fine. So I love how easy it is to clean. So now I'll show you guys my Longchamp bags. So the very first Longchamp bag I'm going to show you is this Le Pliage Large in the long handle in the navy blue color. And I got this from Holt Renfrew in Calgary, and this retails for $190 Canadian. And this one was the very first Longchamp bag I ever bought, and I actually bought this for work because I wanted something that was understated, like I said before, but still luxury that I could bring to work. And of course, when I go to work, I want to put everything in here. I want to put my lunch, my water bottle, my coffee mug, everything. And this works perfectly for work. I love that it is the long handle, so you can wear it as a tote over your shoulder. If I was going out after work, I could still use this bag and still look like I'm going out and not going to work, if you know what I mean. But this one, I love the navy blue color. It matches with everything. Navy blue is low-key one of my favorite colors for outfits or for bags. I just think it's so versatile. And yeah, this is the very first Longchamp bag. If you see the sweat, I'm sorry. It is so hot in here. And I can't even open a window because it's so loud. The next Longchamp bag I'm going to show you is my Le Pliage in the medium size. This one is the short handle and in this gorgeous royal blue color. And honey, I have a story about this Longchamp bag that I have to tell you guys. You guys will never guess where I got this and how much I got it for. So I'm sure you guys know by now that I have a love for thrifting. I go thrifting for clothes, for bags, for pretty much everything because thrifting is one of my favorite hobbies. And this one, I got thrifting. So I remember I was just walking down the aisle in the bag section like I always do, and I saw this bag just hanging in the rack, and I was like, oh my god, is that a Longchamp bag? And of course, back in my mind, I'm like, okay, it has to be fake. There are so many fake Longchamp bags at the thrift store. Like, every time I go to a thrift store, there is always a fake Longchamp bag. But you never know if it's fake or it's real unless you pick it up and look at it. So I picked this one up, looked at it, and it actually had the Longchamp care card in the pocket on the inside. And I checked off all the little boxes of what makes a Longchamp bag authentic, which of course I will go into a little bit later. But this bag is 100% authentic, and guess how much this bag was? This was $6.99. When I picked this up and saw that it was real, I felt like I was stealing from the store. I was like, oh my god, nobody else can see this, no one. I need to buy this right away before someone snatches it from me. Well, of course, like, no one was gonna be snatching stuff from me at the store. So I put it into my car and then like I paid for it. But of course I got this authenticated when I got home, and yes, it is real. And I love the royal blue color. So this color is actually a discontinued color, and it was actually super rare in the United States and in Europe. So I can't believe I was lucky enough to find this bag at a thrift store nonetheless, get it for a fraction of the price. And this is actually the bag I'm currently using for work right now. I like to switch things up. This one, it is a short handle. I mean, I'm not really a super fan of short handle bags because I put a lot of crap in my work bag. So it is kind of a pain having it like on the crook of my arm like this and not being able to put it as a tote over my shoulder. But I'm managing, and I just love the color. And I am so glad I was able to find this at the thrift store. The next Longchamp bag I'm going to show you today is this Le Pliage travel bag in the extra large with the long handle in the brown color. And I'll let you guys take a guess if this is real or fake. So take your guesses now. Alright, this bag is a fake. And I got this at the thrift store. And of course, when I saw it, I was like, oh my god, is this real or fake? So I picked it up, I looked at it, and this is 100% a fake. But this was a $1.99, and I was like, you know what, this would be a really good video idea where I can compare a fake Longchamp bag with my real Longchamp bags and tell you guys how you're able to spot the difference so you are never fooled. And this was only $2, so I was like, okay, whatever, I'll just buy it and use it for this video. So now I'm going to tell you guys how to spot a fake Longchamp bag and how to tell the difference between an authentic bag and a counterfeit item. First off, if your bag doesn't come with one of these plastic tags on the inside, then it is probably a fake, or someone cut it off and then you're out of luck. So this tag actually has a serial code that holds a secret meaning. So it's kind of like Louis Vuitton date codes, but Longchamp codes are way more detailed. They actually are able to tell you from the sequence of numbers the style, the model, and the color of the bag. So I'm going to tell you guys how to determine if the code that you have in your Longchamp bag is a real code or a fake one. The first 4 digits represents the style of the bag. So for example, this bag has the style code as 1899 followed by the digits 089, meaning this is a large Le Pliage with the long handle. The next 3 digits determine the model of the bag. So for this one, it's 089, meaning it is a Le Pliage. So the last 3 digits represent the color of the bag. Example, the code 556 means it is a navy blue color with the black interior. I'll post a super useful guide in the description box below telling you guys how to read these codes and if these codes match the bag that you currently have. The thing with counterfeiters, they are getting so well at making fake bags look real. But some of these counterfeiters just copy the same serial code from every single bag and put it on the tag. So the code on the tag might not necessarily match what your bag actually is. So for example, the code on the tag tells you that you have an orange bag, but the bag that you're holding is blue. then obviously that does not match and you've got a fake. So next up is the material. So authentic Longchamp bags are made of super lightweight nylon and they have a crisp matte finish, whereas fake Longchamp bags, like this one, have a more shiny finish. So you can see that this is pretty shiny. I mean, this bag is not very lightweight either, but I don't know if that's just because of the size, because it's an extra large. It definitely feels different when I compare this Longchamp bag with my authentic ones. So the next thing to look at is this leather flap. So authentic Longchamps will have a highly defined, lightly embossed diamond pattern on this leather flap, whereas fake Longchamp bags will have it super messy and have more of a fish scale kind of pattern on this leather flap. And also, the jockey should be very clearly seen on both the flap and the snap here. The lines should be so crisp that you can even see the hooves of the horse embossed in the leather. So this is actually super important because on fake Longchamp bags, they are not as clearly embossed and you won't be able to see the hooves of the horse in the leather, and that's a very important key. And when you lift up the flap, the underside of the snap should either say Longchamp or original PYRM. If your snap says something super random, then it is not authentic. Next is the zipper. The zipper of an authentic Longchamp bag should only come in two colors, gold or a charcoal kind of gray color like this one does. And of course, the embossing on the zipper pull here should be very, very clear and very, very crisp. So much again that you can see even the hooves of the horse. So this one, you can very clearly see the hooves of the horse, whereas this fake one here, you definitely cannot see the hooves of the horse. And of course, authentic Longchamp bags will always have a YKK zipper. So YKK is going to be embossed on the side here. So if your bag does not have a YKK zipper, then chances are it's going to be a fake. So lastly, a super easy way to tell if your Longchamp is a real or fake is if the snap closure inside the bag is reinforced by a plastic disc. So this one does have it, and it's just a super easy way to check if your Longchamp is fake or real. Because all authentic Longchamp bags will have this plastic disc reinforcing the snap on the inside. So overall, just look at the bag, feel the bag, and sometimes you can just tell a bag is fake just by looking at it and just by feeling it. I know that some counterfeiters are getting super good at making fake designer handbags, but I wanted to teach you guys my tips and tricks of how to determine if a Longchamp bag is real or authentic so that you are never fooled. Alright guys, that's my video for today. Hopefully you guys found it helpful. If you have any questions for me, please leave it in the comment section down below. I would love to answer them. And if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't yet, please hit that subscribe button down below and join my YouTube family. And until next time, bye!